Eddie Murphy, when he hosted Saturday Night Live, he said to you, I want you to write me the Gumby sketch. That's got to be fucking intimidating because Gumby always killed. I mean, that's a heavy responsibility.
That was one of many very, very heavy responsibilities. I mean, first of all, it's Eddie Murphy, and he's coming back to SNL. So I can't go back home if that show's bad. You know, like literally my family would be more mad at me than Eddie would be, you know.
They're going to kill you.
And you ruined Eddie Murphy on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. It was like, first of all, he comes in and they want me to work on a monologue.
In a sense, you almost want to go, I can't write a monologue for Eddie Murphy.
You can't. You suggest a monologue. You don't write a monologue for Eddie Murphy. You suggest it.
I'm curious about the process. Does he give you any kind of guidance, or do you just sit there and pitch him jokes?
I just wrote it, and and then he just picked what he liked, and we changed some stuff throughout the week. But initially, I just had to write it. I didn't know what to write because we had to add. The thing was, it wasn't just his jokes. We had to add in Dave and Chris and Tracy and Keenan, so there was moving parts. And it was the same thing with Gumby. When he called me in, he was like, I want to do a Gumby and say, Michael Che, you black bastard. And I was like, it was like on a Friday too, so I'm already working on like 4 things that I'm gonna get killed if any one of these things is bad. And then he was like, you black bastard, Michael Che. And I was like, all right. So I wrote that up.
Hey, don't you try to make me out to be a racist, Che, you black bastard.
It was his idea that he wanted to say, Michael Che, you black bastard. That's
all he gave me.
That's all he gave you.
Got it.
Other than that, you have to fill in the blanks. When, as a writer, you see Eddie Murphy performing on stage words that came to you in your brain, that you were sitting at home. It's surreal.
Make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's baffling. It was like, so literally that day, I was, that Saturday, because everybody's in the studio. Everybody wants to come to this show. This is before COVID, so it's just packed with it's the blackest SNL's ever looked in my life. Like Kanye's, it was like crazy. And I remember just trying to get, and I know everybody, and everybody wants to ask me questions. What's it like? What's it? And I'm like, I'm working right now. And I remember trying to just go in my dressing room just to take a 10-minute, just like a break. And I open the door, and Chappelle and Chris Rock are eating sushi in my dressing room. And they're like, hey, man, how's things going? I'm like, what are you doing in there? It was crazy. It was crazy. Chris called his mom from my dressing room to be like, Mom, I'm at the Eddie Murphy show. I'm at Saturday Night Live. Eddie Murphy's here. It was that kind of special for everybody.
And you pinch yourself because these are your comedy heroes.
I saw Eddie Murphy and Dave Chappelle host SNL, and I feel like I don't know how you top that.